agenda, please. Okay, so Barbara and Natalie, first and second. All those that approve the agenda, please signify by saying aye. All those opposed? Okay, we have an agenda. Comments from citizens, parents, and staff. Anyone? Nope. Okay, we're gonna move on. Consent agenda. Would someone make a motion to approve the consent agenda, please?
I move to approve.
Okay, Natalie, is there a second?
Second.
From Barbara, all right? Huh?
Yeah, sad stuff.
All of those in favor of the consent agenda, please signify by saying aye. All those opposed? Okay, consent agenda passes. Ooh, look at us flying high. Okay, let's see. There's an executive limitation monitoring report number 2.9, equity. Sorry, I can't read in the dark. Anybody have, well, actually, let's make a motion to approve or accept the monitoring report. Natalie, okay. Barbara, okay. Discussion on the monitoring report given by Kristen on equity. Hearing nothing, all of those that are accept the monitoring report 2.9 on equity, please signify by saying aye. I'm not seeing anybody online, so are you eyeing or naying up there?
Can you hear me now?
Fernanda said aye.
Okay, and Kevin?
Laurie, do we have enough people for a quorum if I leave? It's almost 1 in the morning in Ireland. I have a lecture
Oh,
in 2 hours.
no, but we can do this really fast. I'd really like to just approve new board members. Do you mind giving me 10 minutes to do that?
Sure,
We can,
go
we can
ahead.
push off the other stuff, I think.
Yeah.
It's really just the board members I would like to appoint. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Okay. So we're tabling our board monitoring reports, but I believe we had an agreement on the monitoring report 2.9, right? Everybody agreed? Okay. Thank you. All right, so, let's see. All right, so we're just gonna say that the budget passed, yay! But we have work to do, we know that. What's the next one? I can't read it. Oh, yeah, we're gonna, okay, so board for vacancies. We have to determine what we're putting into our facility funds. Can you email Brenda real quick? Maybe we're negative and there isn't anything. Okay. So Brandon, rep, we did have, there's a 1 year, 1 year remaining of a 3-year term, and we did have a member, letter sent by Mrs. Thomas, Lauren Thomas, I believe her name. Lauren Thomas? Yep. It should be in your packet. Okay. All of those in favor of approving, so I make a motion to appoint her. Okay, Natalie's appointed. Is there a second? Okay, Barbara. There won't be discussion. All of those, you should have read it ahead of time, so, and she's the only one. So all of those that approve Lauren Thomas as the new Brandon rep, please signify by saying aye. All those opposed? Okay, Kevin is opposing.
I'm not opposing.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, okay. I guess I went too fast, sorry. My apologies.
Just an Irish delay.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, okay. All right, Lester rep. There is 2 years of a 3-year remaining. Now, please remember that everybody has to rerun in March for any of these positions. And I can't remember the lady's name. Does anybody have the letter in front of them?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one. Yes, Leslie
Yeah,
Benvenue.
right, but that's okay.
Benvenue. Yep. Bienvenue, like Benvenue. To Canada. All right, so can I get someone to make a motion, because that is the only one from Lester? Okay, and there's a second from Fernanda. All of those that approve Ms. Benvenue for the Lester rep, please signify by saying aye. And those opposed? None? Okay. So Ms. Benvenue is now our new Lester rep. Pittsburgh. So here's a fun one for you. We have 2 people that wrote in for Pittsburgh. And so I would like, unless you want to vote in public, I assumed you might want to vote, unanimously. Like, I can split up some paper and you can write who you want. There are 2 people, Jessica Markowski and Greg Babcock is your other choice. So, let's see, there are 7 of us. So, Fernanda and Kevin, would you be so kind as to either text me who you prefer or email me?
Okay.
Thank you.
And while you're writing,
Yeah.
Brenda asked because the budget was so late, Brenda asked that you make a motion to direct
Here.
all surplus funds into the facility fund.
Okay.
Because all the accounts aren't closed because it came this
Barbara.
close. She said there will be a
Paper.
surplus, she just doesn't have the number yet.
We don't need as much in the after school program now, so.
Well, we still have to have money in there, we still have to move it.
Yeah, for the summer stuff.
Do you have a pen?
No.
All right, I'll get you a pen.
Text you.
I know, I guess you could have all texted me, I suppose, but sometimes it's more fun by paper. And then just pass them forward, please.
That's all I was saying.
Okay. Thank you.
We're writing one name, right?
Yes, one name.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. Not really working with it for a while,
Okay, so the vote was 3 votes for Jessica, 3 votes for Greg. I didn't vote. So I am going to suggest that we do Jessica Markowski as our member. And so she is our next person. As far as the Whiting rep is concerned, we still don't have anybody who has come forward as someone who wants to do it. And the at-large position, we haven't had anybody come forward. I will ask Mr. Babcock if he is interested, and we'll bring it back to our next meeting. Because he did not put in his letter that he was, yeah. Doesn't matter, we've already, so this is after the fact, so, you voted who you wanted for the Pittsburgh rep. So the at-large position, I will ask Mr. Babcock if he wants to come back as the Pittsburgh, or as the at-large rep, and if that is the case, we will put it back out for Whiting and at-large at this point. The Lothrop PTO request is null and void, they've decided to not move forward with that. Let's go back to the facility fund. So, you want to say what you said before?
Okay, so the budget, just because of the delay in budget, it delayed things on Brenda's end, so she doesn't have the exact numbers. She should have it by tomorrow, but her recommendation is that someone make a motion to move all year-end surplus funds into the facilities fund. And just so you know, I did check on the after-school fund, and she said with starting a new relationship in after-school, they're suggesting they can move to self-sustainability. At this point, she doesn't think we should add any more to that fund.
Okay. All right. So, someone want to make a motion? In the facility fund?
just add into the motion that we have a report of that number.
Yeah, she'll,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, we'll get that number. Is there a second? Okay, all those in favor of putting all the money, surplus money from the budget, fiscal ending year 24 into the facility fund, please signify by saying aye. Thank you. And that passes unanimously. RNESU board update, there really isn't one. Oh yeah, we do have a new superintendent. That's right, Renee Sanchez. He is our new superintendent. He will be starting July 1, and he's actually already kind of started. So he is
well,
starting to
that's
make
not
relationships.
true.
He's meeting with you on
Started,
Thursday.
yeah, but he's not started. If he started, then he can go to the professional development on Monday from 5 to 8.
He is actually coming to that. So I will. We did.
Was it like a private thing? or-
Nope. It was warm and everything. So and he's going to be good for us. I think. And it's just an interim. It's not a new superintendent forever. It's just a 1-year contract. Let's see. What's that other stuff underneath there? Other business. I don't think there's any other business. And then the professional development around the work plan. There is PD Monday night at Barstow if you're interested on policy governance and monitoring reports. So,
She's a great trainer.
yeah.
She is.
Coming forward, I've been in sessions with her. She makes it make a whole lot more sense than it sometimes otherwise.
Not to be fast, but I know Kevin wants to go. Anything you really need to tell us as the superintendent before your last meeting?
No, I would just say that, just important to know that H887, which was the legislature's follow-up to the disaster of school financing that happened, Scott vetoed it, and officially yesterday, the legislative report overrode his veto of it. So we will still see H887 next year guiding street weighting and also school finance.
Okay. Our next meeting is to be decided, so we'll send out a doodle. We're not gonna have any meetings in July because I think we're weeding out. Probably our next meeting will be a board retreat. If there's anything you want to learn or talk about in that retreat, please send me an email and tell me what it is that you'd like to learn or talk about. Has to be free because we don't have any money. So, okay? On that note, if anyone would like to make a motion to adjourn, that's Barbara. Is there a second? Second. I think we all seconded it. Okay, good night and goodbye. Have a great summer.